He's pushing into you. And Zaya was pushing anyways. So you shouldn't really walk up. Look at the minions.
Yeah.
There is no reason for you to walk up here because you have the wave into you. Man, you're fine. You're not even losing any minions right here. So we're walking up for the wave. One wave is coming into us. And that's why you died here. You see, true, Morgana didn't shield, but doesn't mean you had the reason to walk up. So this is going to happen a lot in low elo. It's like support doesn't play it right, but AD carry also has the wrong thought process, and then support is again going to make it worse. It's like combination between bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. That's why in low elo, you don't win because you play good. You win because you make less mistakes than the enemies. That's really what it is. What's going on, guys? Besides here, and in today's video we're going to learn how to AD carry in season 14. This video has included the laning phase, so trading, fundamentals, matchups, macro decisions, also a little bit from mid game. So if you want to learn this role, or if you want to get better on this role, this video has a little bit from everything. You're going to learn so much. Please make sure you subscribe, you hit the like, hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for being here and enjoy. Then I will look at him. I thought, okay, Rengar is behind him, right? Why is he walking like that? Because look at this. So you're going here, like a challenger player will be like, okay, they're coming this angle. What does it mean? I'm gonna go right here, the first away. Okay, gonna stay max range with the minions, only last hit, and then if Rakan walks up here, I will just back off. Yeah, because look at your clicking.
I think I default to trying to get like lane prio.
It's good, but you can do it from here. Because if you're trying to get lane prio for here, you just get killed. Look at your clicks. And even here, this makes me feel like, wait, really? You're clicking here instead of clicking here. They are walking up on you. Zaya Rakan is so strong. Let alone the fact that they will always cheese you in this brush. Always. So you should never go like you did. Always hug the wall. Really hug the wall. And then if they come like that angle from this angle, then you just go back on this angle. Just try to avoid it.
Yeah, I knew they weren't in that bush because Rakan was like hovering towards mid when we were like right here, like right before I was like.
Yeah, but now they can just go. They can go directly to the brush. And the funny thing is that they can go also to this brush in the middle. Look in the tri bush. Look at this. If Rakan goes like this, and
that's fair.
Zaya Rakan is the strongest matchup in the level 1 if they hit the W. So you gotta be very careful with this. So I would go like this, and then if they come from that angle, I would try to play slow. Because you played super like confident and didn't respect enough the W of Rakan. And here, same thing, like you have to be super disciplined about, okay, I'm gonna try to get the push, but right now I get the minion, and right here just run. All what you wanna have, like don't wanna do is like get into the W range of Rakan. Because here you see that you didn't even walk up for a minion to...
Yeah.
Like it was just you wanted to hit him, and there is nothing you can really do if you hit him here. Because you're not gonna kill them anyways. And look at the Zaya. And Zaya played it bad. You're chunked, but Zaya played it bad. She could have chunked you more. Because this lane, you're just gonna die if you just trade auto for auto in situations where they can just go on you.
I guess it's my lack of knowledge, but I didn't think that Rakan would go in level 1. I think he would wait for level 2.
This is why we need to play more support, and we need to play more of other champions of AD carry. Because you need to feel this.
Times,
so. Oh, you played?
Yeah. The last season I played support a bit, and I played like Rakan and Pike.
Yes, we need to do it on a consistent basis. We need to play it, for example, 3 games Rakan, 3 games Pike, 3 games Thresh, 3 games Nautilus, 3 games, just so you can get better at understanding this. Because right now, you're basically knowing 80% of the things on Twitch. Yeah, but guess what? You also need to know Zaya, you also need to know Rakan, and you also need to know Morgana if you want to win this lane. That's the thing. So now...
tough thing with like Morgana though, like she... Like I have no control over it, but
yes.
Like she didn't take black shield.
She didn't take black shield. Yes,
until level 3, which is just crazy.
Yeah, well,
defeats the purpose of playing her, right?
She played full AP, so she wanted to kill them most probably. But anyways, you shouldn't expect her that she's gonna do like Morgana below 500 LP. They will first time it. They will not. Like you should just try to play like she doesn't exist. Like you play with Morgana the way you play with a Yumi. She hits a binding, sure, you're good to go. Otherwise, don't expect her, okay, she's gonna E me by reaction and she's gonna, she's not gonna do it. Okay, here you play back, and here you lost the prior because you're not gonna get this prior. So right here, they W'd. How much is, okay, let's test your knowledge. How much is Blitz Hook?
Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase. Just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visite.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
I actually know this because I watched one of your videos recently.
Okay.
Where you mentioned it. It's like
What is your brand
18
W?
seconds,
What is your brand W?
That's so in my brain, because I don't know the exact like numbers. I kind of I separate them into like short, medium length, or long.
Okay, what is a
Like, I
short
consider
one?
like a, you know, short would be like Ezreal Q and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure brand W is kind of a mid one, which would be like, I'm guessing like 12 seconds. Like in
Okay,
that
that's
range.
10 seconds. That's good. Okay, how
Yeah.
much is Leona E?
Leona E is a bit longer. That one's a bit weirder. I want to say it's like 16 seconds. So it's like between,
Okay, it's
like, mid
12.
and long, right?
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
How much is Nautilus Hook?
Yeah. It's probably like most of the hooks are a little bit longer, right? So it's probably like 17 seconds or something. I don't know.
Okay, that's 14
Exact.
seconds.
Really? Dang,
Yes.
wow.
What about the Pike Hook? You played Pike.
That one's also kind of shorter too, right? That's like, that one's probably around the 10 to 12 second.
Yes, it's 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
How much cooldown does the Thresh get on the Q once he hits the hook?
Oh, I actually don't know that.
Exactly. 3 seconds.
Mm.
So if he has 20 seconds but he hits the hook, it's 17 seconds.
17.
In the late game, it can matter because he's going to get a lot of cooldown reduction. He hits the first hook. Let's say his cooldown is 8 seconds. He's going to have it right away. So you gotta. These things are relatively important. What about Pike, Alistar W?
Alistar W is his.
Yes. Exactly. You need to know even that.
Yeah.
It's the fact that
He
like
hasn't
when he
been
goes on you,
too
when
meta
he jumps on you, when he jumps on you.
Yeah.
So how much is that?
I think that's probably close to like the Leona E. So like Zenith Blade, like the 12 seconds, 12, 13.
Yes, it's
area.
14
Yeah.
seconds. Perfect. So those are like the really important. And Rakan W is
That's also probably similar. It's like 12 seconds.
okay.
In that range, right?
16.
16. Wow,
Yes.
Longer.
Super long. And the Morgana binding?
Oh, that one starts off longer, right? It's like probably also like 16 seconds or something like
It's
that.
10 seconds.
Yeah, look at me.
You see, it's
Fucking-
really
I don't know
important
shit.
because based on these abilities, you're walking up to play to farm or oh, I'm scared because the Rakan has W back. True. But if I know it's 8 seconds or if it's actually 20 seconds, that's huge discrepancy because that means I'm gonna play either too aggressive or too safe. Super important. So be careful because I tend to think that playing Twitch right now for you, so if you play right now 3,000 games on Twitch, you're not gonna learn as much as if you play 200 games on support. Literally. So after 3,000 games on Twitch, you're gonna get, let's say, from Emerald to, I don't know, Diamond 2. From 200 games on support, probably gonna be the same. So this is smart practice, playing support and playing different AD carries to learn a bit of what they do. So now you lost the prio, no problem. Like now you gotta be very careful because again, they can go back again. You're auto-taking the minions, which is fine because they have no cooldowns right now. But you're not realistically, we missed the binding. You're not realistically playing to get the push. So for example, right now, you lost the push, wave is coming into you, and the W of the Rakan is like 2 seconds right now. So you gotta be very careful if you're walking up. So right now, you're backing off. This is really good. This is really, really good. So you played very nice. Let's see what is the second mistake. So playing for the push when they already get the push, we played with respectful, we were pretty good with understanding that the wave's coming into you. I play back. You weren't so good at respecting the Rakan, and there are other mistakes here. So here you need to play to not lose. You need to play safe. You're hitting the minions, you're playing safe. Xayah uses the E on the minions. That's okay, she's just pushing. What is the cooldown of the E?
Probably in that mid range, so like 8 to 10 seconds.
Okay,
maybe.
it's 13 seconds. It's a bit long first. She's maxing it, so it's gonna go less, but it's a lot. Okay, good. So let's see what's gonna happen right here. So you're taking the waves. Thank you, sir, for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your time here. Okay, right here, all what you have to do is what?
Get the wave as it crashes into the turret.
Yeah, because you see what you're doing right here with your auto attacks. Like right now, all what you have to do is just focus on the minions and prepare them. You shouldn't even double it, because the moment you double it, okay, you zone them, but you potentially screw up your minions. Because now, look at this. This minion is dying, and you're auto-attacking this target when they have a huge wave. So you got baited by the Morgana Q. But right here, all what you had to do, I'm gonna focus on the minions. Now, let me prepare the minions.
That's why, like here, like I W'd specifically the backline of minions with like the intent, like if I don't E, that sets them up for the turret really well.
I see.
Because if you just do that, then you don't have to do the single auto attack on them before the turret hits
That's good. And then here, they're still staying in the laney phase. Rakan can go on you, so be very careful, because Rakan can just go on you very, like right here, they could be into this brush, and you're dead. So let's see how you play. Like now you just go like this, you're dead. Like this is, you're dead, because he doubles you. If you want to go like this, and stay here, that's completely another story. And then same thing here. They could be into the mid brush. Okay, look, she was out from here. He could be here. So be very careful. Okay, you see Morgana? She had the right to the process. And guess what? She proc the comet. Rakan was here. So be very careful. You're playing really aggressive compared to what they're able to do, especially Xayah Rakan lane. Okay, now you play slow. You gotta be very careful. Like same thing. Your pattern here was, let me auto-attack the Rakan. Look at this. Let me auto-attack the Rakan. Well, true, but if you go here, he's gonna just W. Be careful. Now you back off. This is good positioning. This is respectful enough. Nice. This is respectful enough. Look at the distance between you and him. You're respecting the how much power they have in the lane. Now you're walking up. Same mistake right here. How is this wave at the moment?
It's pushing towards us. So.
Exactly, so there is no reason for you to walk up like this. It's pushing into you. You're not going to lose any minions. This minion is half HP. He's pushing into you. And Xayah was pushing anyways. So you shouldn't really walk up. Look at the minions.
Yeah.
There is no reason for you to walk up here, because you have the wave into you. Man, you're fine. You're not even losing any minions right here. So we're walking up for the wave. One wave is coming into us. And that's why you died here. You see, true, Morgana didn't shield, but doesn't mean you had the reason to walk up. So this is going to happen a lot in low elo. It's like support doesn't play it right, but AD carry also has the wrong thought process, and then support is again going to make it worse. It's like combination between bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. That's why in low elo, you don't win because you play good. You win because you make less mistakes than the enemies. That's really what it is. So wave management, this is still little compared to what we found later on. Okay, and as you can see, even if the game was relatively bad, the patterns are the same. So it doesn't matter that you died here. What matters is that you didn't respect the Rakan, because you could have 10-0 in this game. I would have still talked about the same things.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, there was no reason to walk up to even W right there, because the wave was gonna come to me regardless, no matter what. That makes sense. Exactly. Yeah.
Even if you play against Rakan, Yumi, or any other champion. 5-0-0. Okay, let's see what's this. So you're slow pushing this.
Definitely bad wave management. So I think I pushed it a little too hard.
So right now you're slow pushing. Okay, that's correct. We don't know where is Xayah. We're slow pushing. Very good. The problem is that right now you're slow pushing. This is good. So you could crush it on this wave or onto the next wave. Let's see if we have any information from the minimap. Okay, right now this wave is getting pretty big, and we have a very important information on the map. Rakan is mid lane. So you should immediately crash right now, because if Rakan is spending her time mid lane, you can get plates. And on Twitch, it's really important. Look at you right now. Rakan is mid lane. He's spending so much time mid lane. You should just immediately push. And had you pushed this and you crush this, you can actually go towards mid lane with Rengar and with Morgana, and you can participate to that thing because you have a huge wave into the Xayah tower, so you can just move there. Because now you're just staying here,
Her there. Yeah.
but you're like, realistically speaking, you're trying to zone her, which in majority of the cases is good, but guess what? She has a recurve bow and you have boots. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I didn't check. Yeah.
Right, so you should try to play for the mid lane or just play for the push and then recall. But definitely not for like slow push forever when Rakan is mid lane and you can actually abuse the plates. That's not good. And then here...
So in those instances, you think I should, like, specifically this one because I had the big wave, but like in general when like their support shows up mid,
yes,
I should try to get the push and then join them?
If you... if you think you can push it fast enough so you can either get plates, pressure the enemy AD carry into the tower because you're 1v2, or potentially follow up, you should always consider pushing. But there are also some cases where he's roaming, but you know you're not fast enough to push. Let's say this is a cannon wave, so you keep slow pushing. So if you think you have enough push power to take this into the tower to either get plates or either get a kill on the Xayah, or even potentially move, but usually if the fight is mid lane, you're not really gonna move, then you could consider to push, yes. And just...
my default was trying to get the kill on Xayah.
Yes.
But, you know, because I wasn't going to be able to get plates because she has crazy wave clear.
Yes. In this case, you don't kill Xayah, you have only boots, she's full HP. So you should play for the... You can't play for the plates, you can't play for the kill. So you can only play for the roam in this specific situation.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's the thing.
I should have checked the item before I... That's what I didn't do. Like, if I would have checked the item, I probably wouldn't have ever fought her.
Yeah.
Something I don't do enough.
Okay, then... So you didn't crush it in time. Rakan is mid lane. Then you stayed here and then we try to fight her. Okay.
Yeah, and then...
And here you have 6...
Here.
You could even just recall right here, even though it's kind of weird recall. You have a huge wave into the tower. So you have so much time to come back in the lane. It's just a free recall. Because Xayah is going to get these minions. And then when the minions are going to be in the middle, like the next ones, she's not going to be able to push it in time. You have so much time to recall. The fact that you didn't recall when you have 600 gold, looking that you have full mana and full HP, is not really that big of a deal. It's not bad. And then this is bad.
Yeah, I was starting to feel like anxious because Rakan went mid and got like kills, and then my team lost. And
yeah, but it's also like
tried to make something happen.
It's good, but you have to always like take a look at the items. Like you have only boots, you can't really do this.
Yeah,
you can't do this.
If she, I didn't check that she had recurve bow, and I should have.
Okay, then you go to bot lane. The next mistake is at 8 minutes. Stay there, you take the wave, that's good. Here, of course, if Xayah is there, what is obvious that she's gonna do is that she's gonna get a plate and she's gonna recall. So you could potentially like walk up here and then like keep walking up, like take these minions from here, take these minions from here, walk up, W the brush, she's recalling, and if you stop her it's GG. Let alone the fact that you should look at the Kindred and push this wave if he's low, which he is, because he might be in trouble. So you're not reacting to the minimap. This is the fact that you're not reacting to the minimap when he's low HP and you don't push, that's not a little mistake. The fact that you didn't stop the recalls of the enemies, that's what I call a Diamond 3 mistake. It's a mistake that if you do it in Diamond 3, it actually matters. In this elo, it doesn't matter as much. So let's see. Still didn't go into the biggest mistake.
But I figured she was fine since she was getting her thing.
Yeah, but look at this.
I didn't look at her health. Yeah,
and even if she's full HP, it doesn't really matter, because if Xayah is there with Rakan and enemy jungle, they just pop her. That's the thing. Or even without the jungle, they just pop her. Rakan with Xayah, you just kill her immediately. So you need to push the wave, so Xayah is not going to be able to respond there. Or at least if she responds, you get the plate, or you get she loses everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this is not even close to the biggest mistakes of the game. You're going to see very soon. So you crush, this is good, 500 gold. We talked about the Berserker boots being better than Recurve Bow. She doesn't freeze here, which is very troll. She should trim the wave now. She needs 4 minions to freeze. So she should try to trim it until 4 minions.
It almost never happens in this elo.
So
every other ADC just hard pushes it back.
Yeah, it's really boosted here. It's really boosted. And then she pushes into you, which means you're so safe here. You are so safe here. And right now you pull the minions to the left. The thing is, that's fine. The problem is that when you're pulling the minions like this, you always have to look at the next minion wave and where it is, because if you're gonna get chunked like a lot, you should not do this. In this specific case, you're level 5, there are 4 minions and the wave is relatively close. So the distance between like how much you need to pull these minions for. The distance between you and the enemy wave, oh sorry, you and your wave is not so big, so you can consider like pulling like you did here. Like you didn't do it well, you just let the minions tank tower shot. And then right here, when you see that something is happening there are a few of decisions.
This whole thing sucked, yeah.
Decision number 1, go move instantly. Decision number 2, stay here, freeze, ignore. Decision number 3, push this, push the next one, and then recall. All of the decisions are good. Whether you go right away, or you stay here and you ignore, or you take the minions first, you push the next one and you recall, all of the decisions are good. But they will all depend on what is happening there. Can I make it in time? I'm level 6. If everyone is low or I can get like a few kills, I can consider giving up some minions. Yeah, why not? Number 2, is Kindred 1v4? I'm not able to do anything there. Ignore. I'm not going to follow to that fight. So these are decisions that you can make by looking there first. So now, before you actually choose to go there, move your camera and see what's going on. So here, the camera was much better than last time. So last time was like around 4 out of 10. Today is around 6.5 out of 10 because it's already like faster. So this is really good. You looked. What do you think about this fight?
Oh, it's doomed.
It's just over. Exactly. So go back to bot lane. Don't feel forced. 1v3. Okay, sure, I agree. If they're like this HP and you go, okay, I'm gonna just ghost and ulti. Sure. Yeah, okay, we give up some minions, we go. I agree. It's urgent. It's close to you. But those are the advantages. It's urgent because they're in a fight and it's close to you. But at the same time, it's dead. So you following here is not good. Like here, these steps, these clicks right here, this. So a player that immediately moves bot and it recognizes this play, it's going to have a minimum 55% win rate on Twitch. So the fact that you did this and you wasted that time makes you to a 52% win rate on Twitch. So you see, subtle but big. Subtle but big, because you can be like, oh, but I wasted only 5 seconds. Yeah, but it's you're wasting 5 seconds in this play, next player wasting another 5 seconds and 5 seconds. If there are 6 fights that you do this, it's like 30 seconds. You're just down in tempo. Same thing. Look there. We don't know what's happening. Maybe you should stay and push the wave and ignore them because you can get plates. Or maybe they're inside of a fight and you should move because you have ulti, of course. I don't know, but just look first. Let's see. You look, they're inside of a fight and you moved. That's good. So the fact that you moved here, oh, everyone is full HP, they're inside of a fight, and it's 2 versus 3, but 3 versus 3 if you camp. So no big number advantage. So all of the variables, and it's close to you.
Zaya was there too, so it was right. It was going to be a 3v4.
Yes, but it looks really doable. If you're looking at it, it looks really doable. Like, as long as you don't fight 3 versus 5 or 1 versus 4 or stuff like that, 3 versus 4 is doable. 4 versus 5 is doable, because you also have to embrace the chaos. If you're only fighting when they don't have number advantage, you're never gonna fight in solo, because in solo there are always stupid fights. But you want to make sure you follow the stupid fights that are doable, not the completely stupid fights. Like 3v4 here, it's a stupid fight. We shouldn't fight, but it's a fight that can work because it's 3v4. If it was 2v4, then I would ignore. I would just stay on bot, because here, as you can see, Rengar is really strong. So you move, nice, and let's see. Didn't have the Q, unfortunately. You W, and then here we couldn't really do much. Then you should just Q and you should go from behind. You should just go with the Q, because you had your Q here. So I think you forgot to look at this. Q, just Q and then go. Q and then just go.
At that point I was like 1v3 and I just didn't think I could do it.
Yeah, because now you can do it. Look, like she's low. You have ultimate on all of them. The Drake is 1.5k HP, so they're gonna get a bit chunked of that. You have flash, so you can flash the Gragasy or the Jaxi. You pentakill here. Like if you choose Q, you pentakill here. And you should have been here with the Q hitting them. And if they go on you flash out, there is nothing they can do. If you flash the Jax E or the Gragasy and you kite, there is nothing they can do. So here you should be a lot more confident, and you should be playing with the Q, and you should just be confident that you can just flash the threat, the enemy that is going to kill you, the enemy CC that is going to kill you, which is Gragasy or the Jax. So here, look at this. You should be so much confident, so much more confident. It was a big play. And then I think the biggest mistake starts from here. So this is definitely a platinum mistake, what you did. The fact that you hesitate and you just waste time with the fights and you don't recognize your limits, definitely it's something that will hold you back right now. Okay, now you push, of course. The Zaya died, you just want to crush. Sure. You're actually going for plates though. I mean, it's fine because Kindred is zoning and you have a huge wave. So in this specific case, it's fine. But you want to make sure you also recall. Because if you get a lot of plates but you don't recall, or like 2 plates, 3 plates, but I don't recall, it's better to just get 1. Zai is around this place, she just respawns. So you get this plate.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.